You are watching William Patterson University Television.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Press Start, and it feels good to be the last time that I'm going to be saying that. But we will get to that later. My name is Alec and tonight is the last episode of Season 5. This is a senior-heavy episode filled with a special LCA with Joe Greco. Jeremy shows us his love for Telltale's The Walking Dead, and then we play a massive trivia game all about Press Start with all of our seniors for one last block. But first, we have the news read to us today by Tiernan Doyle. Take it away, Tiernan.
Thanks, Alec. Hello, everyone. I'm Tiernan Doyle, and here's your news for this week. Following the devastating Notre Dame fire, France is looking at all of its options for rebuilding the cathedral. One resource they plan to use is quite unexpected, though, and comes from one of gaming's most popular franchises. The Assassin's Creed series is well known for how well it recreates time periods with each of its games. In Assassin's Creed Unity, Notre Dame is an important landmark. Artists spent 2 years modeling it, and even brought in historians to help recreate the cathedral's smaller details. This makes the in-game Notre Dame to be as close as the real thing. While it's not certain if the official reconstruction will use the game for research, many hope France will use the data from Unity to make the cathedral as beautiful as it was. The first ever folding touchscreen phone is here, but not without some problems. Samsung has unveiled the new Galaxy Fold with a 7.3-inch display when open and a 4.6 display when closed. Samsung sent prototypes of the phone out to various influencers and reviewers, bringing to light numerous problems with the phone. The number one problem being the larger of the two displays being too fragile and breaking. With a price point of $2,000, the phone is a massive risk, and repairs could add an even greater cost. Since knowledge of this large problem, Samsung has asked for all prototypes back and announced a delay in its release. It is unknown when the new release will be, but I'm sure fanatics will be anticipating an improved product. Over the last few months, reports of game studios overworking their employees have been coming to light. Epic Games is now under fire as current and former employees have begun to speak out against the working conditions. The employees spoke of 70 to 100-hour work weeks, stressful and hostile working environments, and expectations from management to take on these outrageous hours. The staff was compensated for their extra work, but they spoke of a culture of fear brought down upon them by upper management to maintain Fortnite and other projects coming out of Epic. Hopefully more cases like these aren't happening around the industry. The great war between Steam and Epic Games rages on. CEO and founder of Epic Games, Tim Sweeney, fired off on Twitter once again. He tweeted that if Steam would commit to a permanent 88% revenue share for the games, Epic would give up exclusivity deals. He even threw around the idea of having games on the Epic Store come to Steam. Imagine the fantastic gameplay of Fortnite paired with Steam's amazing user interface. Sweeney followed up by tweeting, quote, "Such a move would be a glorious moment in the history of PC gaming, and would have a sweeping impact on other platforms for generations to come." Unfortunately, it's unlikely that Valve would suddenly change their revenue share so drastically, but we hope that the conflict can be resolved soon. PlayStation fans can rejoice as specs for the next generation PlayStation console have been released. The unofficially named PlayStation 5 will reportedly support 8K graphics, 3D audio, and a super fast SSDs, with major hardware upgrades being implemented. Another exciting feature is that the PS5 will be backwards compatible with the PlayStation 4 games due to the similar architecture between the PS4 and the PS5. The transition over to PS5 will be slow, with multiple new games releasing for both the PS4 and PS5. Once the console is released, no release date for the PS5 has been announced yet, only that it will be not released in 2019. That's all for your news this week. Back to you, Alec.
Thanks, Tiernan. Stick around, though, because we have Lights, Camera, Action with Joe Greco, because we are at the endgame.